Hello everyone, this anime Issei, and today I will be make what if Issei became the ultimate demon lord. Issei Hayato, a perverted high school student, never imagined that his life would take such an extraordinary turn. As a member of the Occult Research Club and a servant of Rias Gremory, a beautiful demoness, Issei was no stranger to the supernatural. But destiny had much grander plans in store for him. It all began on a fateful day when Issei found himself confronted by a powerful enemy. In a desperate attempt to protect his friends and loved ones, Issei tapped into a hidden power within him. The power surged through his veins, transforming him into an unstoppable force. As the battle raged on, Issei's power grew exponentially. His once human form morphed into that of a demonic being, radiating an aura of overwhelming strength. Witnessing his newfound might, his enemy trembled in fear. Issei had become the ultimate demon lord. News of Issei's incredible transformation spread like wildfire through the supernatural realms. Demons, fallen angels, and other mythical creatures from every corner of existence flocked to witness the rise of this unparalleled power. Issei's legendary status as the ultimate demon lord had begun. Issei's ascent to the role of the ultimate demon lord was not without its challenges. Rival demon factions and ambitious adversaries sought to either control or eliminate him, viewing him as a threat to their own power. Issei, however, remained steadfast, using his newfound abilities to protect his loved ones and ensure the safety of his allies. Under Issei's leadership, the Occult Research Club evolved into a formidable force. He forged alliances with other powerful demons and supernatural beings, establishing a united front against those who sought to challenge his authority. Issei's charisma and unwavering determination inspired his followers, earning their loyalty and respect. But being the ultimate demon lord was not just about power and influence. Issei also had to grapple with the responsibilities that came with his new title. He dedicated himself to maintaining the delicate balance between the human and supernatural worlds, protecting both from the forces that threatened their coexistence. As time passed, Issei's reputation as the ultimate demon lord only grew stronger. He became a symbol of hope for those oppressed by evil and a beacon of justice for all who believed in him. Issei's journey had transformed him from an ordinary perverted high school student to a legendary figure, revered by both humans and supernatural beings alike. Little did Issei know that his path as the ultimate demon lord was just beginning. The challenges he would face and the trials he would endure would test his resolve and push him to his limits. But with his friends by his side and his unyielding spirit, Issei was ready to embrace his destiny and pave the way for a new era in the supernatural world. As Issei embraced his role as the ultimate demon lord, he found himself facing a myriad of challenges that tested his strength, resolve, and leadership. With each passing day, his power continued to grow, making him a force to be reckoned with in the supernatural realm. One of the first trials Issei encountered was a group of rogue demons who sought to challenge his authority. Led by a cunning and ambitious demon lord, they believed that Issei's rise to power threatened their own positions. Determined to eliminate him, they launched a full-scale assault on his stronghold. Issei's followers, the members of the Occult Research Club, stood by his side in the face of this onslaught. Together, They unleashed their combined strength and strategic prowess, driving back the rogue demons with sheer determination. Issei's leadership shone through as he guided his allies to victory, proving that he was not to be underestimated. As news of Issei's triumph spread throughout the supernatural world, it caught the attention of influential figures from various factions. They recognized the potential in aligning themselves with the ultimate demon lord, hoping to benefit from his power and influence. Issei, however, remained cautious and vigilant, wary of those who sought to exploit him for their own gains. Among those who approached Issei was a fallen angel named Akino Himejima. Akino, once an adversary, had witnessed Issei's transformation and recognized his strength as a potential ally. With her own tragic past and desire for redemption, Akino pledged her loyalty to Issei and joined his ranks, becoming one of his most trusted followers. Together, Issei and his growing band of allies set out to establish a new order in the supernatural realm. They sought to eliminate the corruption and injustice that had plagued the world for far too long. Issei's vision of a balanced coexistence between humans and supernatural beings became the driving force behind their endeavors. Yet not all challenges came from external sources. Issei also had to face his inner demons and grapple with the consequences of his newfound power. The immense energy that surged through his veins threatened to consume him if left unchecked. Through rigorous training and unwavering determination, Issei learned to harness and control his abilities, becoming a master of his own power. As the ultimate demon lord, Issei's actions garnered both praise and criticism from different factions. Some revered him as a beacon of hope and progress, while others saw him as a dangerous upstart disrupting the established order. Issei faced political intrigue, assassination attempts, and treachery from within his own ranks, testing his leadership and resolve at every turn. Through it all, Issei remained true to his ideals. He fought for justice, defended the weak, and strived to create a world where humans and supernatural beings could coexist harmoniously. His unwavering determination and the loyalty of his allies made him a formidable force that even the most powerful adversaries hesitated to cross. The journey of the ultimate demon lord was far from over. Issei knew that there were greater trials ahead, and he was prepared to face them head-on. With each obstacle he overcame, Issei grew stronger, both as a leader and as a person. The supernatural realm trembled under his influence, as the legend of the ultimate demon lord continued to spread far and wide. As Issei, the ultimate demon lord, continued to solidify his rule over the supernatural realm, a new threat emerged that would put his abilities and leadership to the ultimate test. A rift between dimensions had opened, allowing powerful beings from other realms to invade the world Issei had worked so hard to protect. These interdimensional invaders, known as the Voidborn, were ancient entities hungry for chaos and destruction. Their otherworldly powers surpassed anything the supernatural realm had ever seen, posing a grave danger to both humans and supernatural beings alike. Issei understood that if he didn't act swiftly, everything he had fought for would crumble. Gathering his most trusted allies, Issei devised a strategy to confront the Void-born threat head-on. He reached out to powerful demons, fallen angels, and even divine beings from different pantheons, forming an unprecedented alliance. United by the common goal of protecting their worlds, they stood ready to face the oncoming storm. The battle against the Void-born was fierce and unrelenting. The clash of powers shook the very foundations of reality, leaving devastation in its wake. Issei and his allies fought valiantly, pushing themselves to the limits of their abilities. The ultimate demon lord's strength and tactical genius were put to the test as he coordinated the efforts of the diverse forces under his command. Issei's leadership inspired those around him, instilling a sense of hope and determination amidst the chaos. With each victory, their coalition grew stronger, and the Void-born began to realize that they faced an adversary unlike any they had encountered before. Issei's reputation as the ultimate demon lord spread even further as tales of his heroism and unwavering resolve reached every corner of the supernatural realm. But the Void-born were not easily defeated. They adapted to the strategies employed against them, unleashing their full might upon Issei and his allies. The battles grew more intense, and sacrifices were made along the way. Issei witnessed the fall of comrades, but their memories fueled his determination to protect the realms they had fought so hard to defend. As the conflict reached its climax, Issei faced the leader of the Void-born, a malevolent entity known as Malgazar. Malgazar possessed immense power and an insatiable hunger for destruction. The final showdown between Issei and Malgazar shook the very fabric of existence, as the two titans clashed in a battle that would determine the fate of all realms. Issei tapped into the depths of his power, unlocking new abilities and pushing beyond his limits. With the combined strength of his allies bolstering him, he engaged Malgazar in an epic duel of raw power and sheer will. The clash reverberated throughout the dimensions, but Issei's resolve burned brighter than ever before. In a climactic moment, Issei unleashed a devastating attack, channeling the full force of his demonic energy. The resulting explosion of power engulfed Malgazar, obliterating the malevolent entity and sealing the rift between dimensions. The threat of the Void-born was vanquished, and the realms were safe once more. The victory came at a great cost, as the battle had taken its toll on Issei and his allies. The supernatural realm mourned the fallen heroes who had sacrificed their lives in the defense of their world. Issei, burdened with the weight of loss, vowed to honor their memories by continuing to protect the balance between realms. As the ultimate demon lord, Issei had become a symbol of hope, a beacon of light in a world plagued by darkness. His legend grew, and tales of his bravery and selflessness spread far and wide. Issei had proven himself not only as a formidable warrior but also as a leader who inspired those around him to rise above themselves. However, Issei knew that even with the defeat of the Void-born, the supernatural realm would always face new threats. He remained vigilant, ready to confront any challenge that came his way, knowing that his journey as the ultimate demon lord was far from over. In the aftermath of the great battle against the Void-born, Issei, the ultimate demon lord, turned his attention towards rebuilding and fortifying the supernatural realm. The world had been scarred by the conflict, and it was his responsibility to ensure its restoration and safeguard its future. Issei's leadership and vision were instrumental in the reconstruction efforts. He rallied his allies and the various factions within the supernatural realm, forging new alliances and fostering cooperation. Together, they rebuilt what had been lost, constructing a stronger and more united society that stood resilient against future threats. During this time, Issei also focused on strengthening the bonds between humans and supernatural beings. He initiated programs that promoted understanding and cooperation, working towards a world where prejudice and discrimination based on one's origins would no longer exist. Issei believed that a harmonious coexistence between the two realms was essential for long-term peace and prosperity. As the years passed, Issei's influence as the ultimate demon lord grew beyond the supernatural realm. His achievements and dedication to justice had earned him recognition and respect among humans as well. Issei became an advocate for equality and a symbol of hope, bridging the gap between the human and supernatural worlds. But amidst the relative peace, new challenges began to arise. A group of renegade demons, disillusioned by the current order, sought to disrupt the balance Issei had worked so hard to establish. They believed that demons should reign supreme, without the need for cooperation or compromise with other factions. Issei, ever vigilant, detected their plots and swiftly moved to confront this internal threat. With his loyal allies by his side, he engaged the renegade demons in a series of intense battles. Issei's tactical brilliance and unrivaled power proved too much for the rebels to handle, and one by one, they were defeated or convinced to join Issei's cause. This internal conflict served as a reminder that even as the ultimate demon lord, Issei could not afford to let his guard down. The struggle for peace and stability was an ongoing endeavor, requiring constant vigilance and determination. Issei remained committed to his role as a protector and continued to guide the supernatural realm towards a brighter future. As the years turned into decades, Issei's power and influence only grew stronger. He became an iconic figure, revered not only by the supernatural beings but also by humans who recognized his unwavering dedication to justice and the well-being of all. Issei's legacy as the ultimate demon lord became a symbol of unity, strength, and the triumph of good over evil. Eventually, the time came for Issei to pass on his mantle as the ultimate demon lord. He had guided the supernatural realm through tumultuous times and had created a lasting impact on the world. With great care, he chose a successor, someone he believed would continue his mission and carry the torch of the ultimate demon lord with honor and integrity. Issei's retirement marked the end of an era, but his influence endured. His successor, empowered by the teachings and ideals passed down, stepped forward to lead the supernatural realm into a new chapter. Issei watched with pride as the world he had helped shape continued to thrive under the guidance of the new generation. The story of Issei, the once perverted high school student turned ultimate demon lord, became a legend that transcended time. His name echoed through the ages, inspiring future generations to stand up for justice, embrace diversity, and protect the delicate balance of the supernatural realm. And so, the legacy of the ultimate demon lord lived on, a testament to the indomitable spirit and unwavering resolve of one extraordinary individual who dared to change the world. Years had passed since Issei's retirement as the ultimate demon lord, and the world he had worked so hard to protect flourished under the guidance of his successor. But a new threat loomed on the horizon, one that would put Issei's legacy to the ultimate test. Rumors spread of a powerful ancient artifact, known as the Chaos Stone, which possessed unimaginable power. Its very existence threatened to upset the delicate balance between realms, as numerous factions sought to control its immense energy for their own gain. Issei, although no longer the active ultimate demon lord, could not stand idly by as chaos threatened to engulf the world he held dear. He emerged from his peaceful retirement, donning his legendary armor once more, to confront this new challenge head-on. Gathering his most trusted allies and assembling a team of skilled warriors, Issei embarked on a perilous quest to locate and secure the Chaos Stone. The journey took them to treacherous lands, where they faced monstrous creatures, cunning adversaries, and mystical trials designed to test their resolve. Issei's leadership and experience proved invaluable as he guided his team through the perils they encountered. His unwavering determination inspired his allies, reminding them of the responsibility they carried as guardians of the supernatural realm. After a long and arduous journey, Issei and his allies reached the resting place of the Chaos Stone, an ancient temple hidden in the heart of a forbidden forest. Guarded by powerful creatures and booby traps, the temple presented one final obstacle before they could claim the artifact. The battles within the temple were intense, pushing Issei and his team to their limits. Each step closer to the Chaos Stone seemed to strengthen their adversaries' resolve, but Issei's unwavering spirit and strategic brilliance allowed them to prevail. Finally, they stood before the legendary Chaos Stone, an ethereal, pulsating crystal radiating immense power. Issei could feel the raw energy coursing through it, the very essence that had threatened to disrupt the realms. With a deep breath, he reached out and carefully harnessed the chaotic energy, channeling it into himself. The surge of power was overwhelming, but Issei's training and experience allowed him to control and contain it. The Chaos Stone had chosen him as its custodian, recognizing his purity of heart and unwavering resolve. Issei had become the vessel for the chaotic energy, ensuring that it would be used for the greater good. As the ultimate demon lord once more, Issei returned to the supernatural realm, the Chaos Stone resonating within him. Its power augmented his own, granting him unprecedented strength and abilities. With this newfound power, he vowed to protect the realms from any who would seek to exploit the Chaos Stone's energy. News of Issei's return spread like wildfire, rekindling hope among those who believed in his legend. Allies from all corners of the supernatural realm flocked to his side, offering their support and pledging their loyalty. Issei's triumph over the Chaos Stone solidified his status as the ultimate protector, and he led his forces with unwavering determination. Under Issei's guidance, the supernatural realm thrived. The balance between humans and supernatural beings was preserved, and justice prevailed in the face of adversity. Issei's name became synonymous with strength, unity, and the indomitable spirit of a true hero. As time went on, Issei's power and influence continued to grow, extending beyond the supernatural realm and into the hearts of humans. He became a symbol of hope and inspiration, an embodiment of the potential within each individual to rise above their limitations and make a difference. Issei's journey as the ultimate demon lord reached its pinnacle, as he stood as a beacon of light in a world threatened by darkness. His triumph over the Chaos Stone became the stuff of legends, and his legacy endured, etching his name in the annals of history as a true hero. And so, Issei's story, from an ordinary high school student to the ultimate demon lord, came to a close, leaving behind a legacy that would inspire generations to come. His unwavering spirit, determination, and the bonds he forged with allies and loved ones would be remembered as a testament to the power of friendship, love, and the strength of the human spirit. In the aftermath of Issei's triumph over the Chaos Stone, the supernatural realm enjoyed a period of unprecedented peace and prosperity. Issei, the ultimate demon lord, had cemented his legacy as a guardian and protector, ensuring the safety and balance of the realms. But a new and unforeseen challenge loomed on the horizon, one that would test the very fabric of existence. A dimensional anomaly began to manifest, threatening to merge multiple realities into one. This convergence of worlds brought together characters and creatures from different universes, each with their own unique powers, agendas, and conflicts. It was a cataclysmic event that threatened to unravel the delicate balance Issei had fought so hard to maintain. Recognizing the magnitude of the situation, Issei called upon his trusted allies and forged unlikely alliances with beings from other dimensions. United by a common purpose, to restore the natural order, they set out on a quest to unravel the mysteries of the dimensional convergence and find a way to reverse its effects. Their journey led them through perilous realms, where they encountered familiar faces and formidable adversaries from different universes. Issei's leadership, bolstered by the bonds he had formed throughout his previous adventures, served as an anchor in the chaotic storm of the convergence. As they delved deeper into the heart of the dimensional anomaly, Issei and his allies discovered a malevolent entity, known as the Nexus Entity, orchestrating the convergence for its own insidious purposes. It sought to merge the realms permanently, eradicating individual realities and subjugating all beings under its control. A climactic battle ensued, as Issei and his assembled forces confronted the Nexus Entity. The clash of powers and ideologies shook the very foundations of existence, as multiple universes hung in the balance. Issei's determination and unwavering spirit inspired his allies, imbuing them with the strength to resist the overwhelming power of the Nexus Entity. In a pivotal moment, Issei tapped into the Chaos Stone's energy within him, channeling its chaotic power to break through the Nexus Entity's defenses. The convergence trembled, teetering on the edge of collapse. Issei's allies, harnessing their own unique abilities, joined him in a synchronized assault, striking a decisive blow against the Nexus entity. As the Nexus entity faltered, the dimensional convergence began to unravel. Realities began to separate, restoring order and returning each universe to its rightful place. The threat of the Nexus entity had been vanquished, and the realms were preserved once more. The consequences of the convergence, however, were not without lasting effects. The bond between the various universes had been forged, and the connections formed during this time remained. Issei's journey had not only safeguarded the realms, but also fostered a newfound sense of unity among the diverse beings from different dimensions. With the dimensional crisis averted, Issei resumed his role as the ultimate demon lord, overseeing the continued peace and cooperation between realms. He became a bridge between universes, using his influence and power to promote understanding and harmony among the varied inhabitants of the supernatural realm. Issei's legacy extended far beyond his own universe. His name echoed through the multiverse as a symbol of courage, leadership, and the triumph of unity over division. The dimensional convergence served as a catalyst for a new era of cooperation, where beings from different universes worked together, exchanging knowledge, culture, and friendship. As time passed, Issei's story became a legend, recounted in countless worlds and universes. His journey from an ordinary high school student to the ultimate demon lord who saved the realms would inspire generations to come, reminding them of the power of compassion, resilience, and the bonds that transcend dimensions. And so, Issei's tale reached its conclusion, but the legacy he left behind would endure forever. The realms stood united, their denizens united in purpose and driven by the spirit of the ultimate demon lord. I think I'll conclude here briefly, but stay tuned because the next part will be coming soon. To ensure you don't miss it, consider subscribing and activating the notification bell. This way, you'll be promptly notified when I upload the next part.